Hi hobbyists, I'm Barbieri Lodovico, also known as Maker Maniac, and today we'll see why I chose to recess the table saw into the table saw stand. I chose it for a very specific reason that we'll see at the end, but let's get started. Intro. In previous videos, many pointed out that light was visible and the table saw was crooked, but it was temporary because I'd used a spacer to try and fit the saw inside. Now, as you've seen, I've cut the uprights and lowered the rear one so that everything is flush, level, and perfectly aligned as I tested it. Here we have our table, now perfectly ready to be carefully positioned, which will be completely flush. And since it's designed to be entirely inside, this is the specific panel that goes right here. In the foreseeable future, if I ever decide to fully close it, with just the right and careful adjustments, I can most certainly and quite easily do so. That particular way, when I am actively using the powerful table saw, I can effortlessly flip it completely down and then conveniently use all of my essential hand wheels, all of my reliable stops, and indeed all of my various helpful gadgets. Well, it just organically came out this particular way, and I genuinely like it very much. And now, as you can clearly see, it's truly and wonderfully taking its final, impressive shape. But let's move right on, without further delay, to the next and equally important upper level of this project. Don't ask me what it was for. If we can save money, we should, and besides, being smooth, the wood slides better. But with a 60-tooth blade, it doesn't splinter even a bit. millimeters each in thickness, collectively making a substantial becomes perfectly level and stable. If I had raised the table saw just a little bit to adequately clear the upright supports, I wouldn't have had this ideal thickness and would have had to painstakingly shim this particular part too, which would have been an additional complication. It would have been completely useless extra work, which truly didn't seem right at all. Now I just need to meticulously fix everything securely with screws. First the sturdy plywood, and then we'll carefully fix the particle board from underneath. But we'll definitely see that in the next installment. So, thank you very much for watching this video. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a positive like, and feel free to comment if you want to share your thoughts. Goodbye for now, fellow hobbyists and DIY enthusiasts.